Welcome to the International Vapors Lounge. I'm Joshua Ozzie, and today I'm doing a new review on a company called Purge Competition Mods. We're going to be reviewing today, it is the Side Piece, a dual 21700 series hybrid mech mod. This mod is extremely powerful and is not intended for beginners. This is an advanced vapors only device. With this device, it's made in the USA. Hybrid just means that you got to make sure that your 510 pin protrudes far enough below where the deck actually itself threads where the 510 is housed. So that way you don't make connection on the negative and ground it out underneath. So with that, I'll be also reviewing with the Shot RDA, which is on top of the Carnage deck, which is a 25 or 26 millimeter deck with a 30 millimeter cap. My personal one is going to be tungsten gray with an Ultim cap. And what we're going to do is I'm going to bring it down, show you what comes in the package, show you the accessories I got with it. And also we're going to be reviewing today is Taffy Splash, which is what I'll be using on the mod itself, which is Blue Raspberry. The Blue Raspberry is a Blue Raspberry saltwater taffy. So you get a very nice notes of blue raspberry sweetness, but also with some of that sourness of the saltwater taffy. It's very refreshing and it's an amazing juice. So other than that, let's bring it down, show you what's inside, do the build, and bring it back on top. I'll see you on top. Alright, so here we are with the Purge mods. This is the case it comes in. Very nice presentation. It's like a mini Pelican case. Very protective, made of hard plastic. Also has a relief hole. So when you're putting your mod or RDA, whatever, inside of this mod, it doesn't build up any pressure inside. And on the back, you're going to get to see as well that it lists what you have, which is the side piece, your color code, which is tungsten gray, your serial number, which is 444, and also the person who did the QC on it, which is Amy. Now, inside of the box, when we open it up, we open the box up, you'll get the mod inside. So you get the mod itself. I have the RDA, which usually comes in a bag, but I've already got it on. You get two bags. In the bag that your RDA will come in, you will have your peripheral pouch, which will come with a squonk pin, additional hex screws, which are good for the firing switch. So if you lose a screw, strips out, or when you're cleaning up the mod and you lose one, you can put another one back in. On the bottom of the mod, you're going to see on the bottom a plus and minus, which correlates where your batteries are going to be facing. And also on the bottom here, you do have an adjustment screw, so you can adjust the way your caps and how far they go down or go up. Right here also allows you to come up where you can keep it from scratching up the outer edges, which I've already done. But I've had this for a few months, so it's okay from setting it up and putting it down. So we set that off to the side. So the bags that come in are nice velvet bags that list the name of the company, their logo as well. And then one other thing is I purchased, which is already inside, right here, it is a bucket. This is an upgrade for this. So I'll show you that in a second, but I'm going to show you what comes pre-installed when you first buy this mod. So a same bag with the company logo, and you get the copper bucket, and then also inside, which I have already pre-installed, I have a solid silver bucket. And what I've done is, because inside of this you have two set screws, which you can change the correlation of how you see this when you take it off and clean it. I've got it set so these two openings, when you have it set in, it will set into the mod like this, where the firing switch will come in and make contact on either side. And I have it lining this way so I know which side to look at, and it makes it easier because it runs onto that direction. So just set it down inside. With it, there's a ledge in here that catches on this, so that way that bucket doesn't slide down like you saw where it would auto fire on you. You screw your cap back down. You just turn the top piece. When you snuggen it down, just make sure you keep this piece straight. Once you have it aligned, it'll be ready. It's ready to go. So this is what will come pre-installed. The silver bucket is what actually comes installed, and the silver bucket, I'm sorry, is an aftermarket piece. That piece runs about 150 US. Now inside, you're going to get your owner's manual. So it's a really nice presentation. The owner manual is not cheaply done. On here, you can see the social media groups, which is Purge Mods on Facebook, or Fast Eddie's Vape on Instagram. You can see the embroidery, which is going to be your card. Inside, it gives you a little bit of the information about the company and what's going on, where they're located. Also, one warning that they've listed on here very strongly. So one thing you want to understand, it says use extreme caution when using these badass devices. It's for professional use only, which means it's not for beginners, which I've already said earlier. It is also said it's not intended for nicotine use. The reason why is because this thing is hitting so hard, it is dumping nicotine into your system. And you're going to get a head rush, lightheadedness. You can oversaturate yourself with nicotine because you'll just put a lot at one time if you're not used to using a strong device. Also, recommended batteries for this, which will be excluded from this particular model, but they have a new one out now, which is called the Slim Piece, which they would run VTC 4s or 5s, but now the new ones out would be a 20S, which would be your best for 18650. And for this particular mod, they recommend you using 30Ts, 21700s, because they give you the best performance for this mod itself. Throughout the manual, it'll tell you a little bit more about your warranties, what's not covered inside of it. Disclaimers, Ohm's law is actually explained in here so that way you can understand it, which is a really nice thing to, for somebody to come in that maybe is an advanced vapor, but they still want something to brush up on, or want to explain to somebody. They can pull this out and teach somebody. Once you get to the back, it tells you how to keep the mod clean, which all you really do is use cotton swabs to clean it. You can damp it with a little bit of Isper alcohol or rubbing alcohol. And then the final thing, which is the authenticity card at the end, says the date it was made, which was December 28th, 2018. It's the side piece, tungsten gray, the serial number, the material, which is brass, which is then Cerakoted tungsten gray, and QC'd by Amy herself. So therefore, it shows you everything inside, and this is located on the top side of your mod underneath the protective cover. And with that, we'll go ahead and show you what the build looks like, get that taken care of, and I'll show you what it's ohming out to, and from there, I'll bring it back on top and share my thoughts and my views on it.